This is the Sunday update for March 19th, 2023. This will be on my YouTube. This is being recorded from my camera roll. I'm going to read the summarized Sunday update for Breaking Bad. You can find the whole blog post at ericleo.org on the new release blog or in the last week's Sunday update for I Got You. Then I'm going to read the future Bleed blog post. All right, so it's Sunday, March 19th, 2023, and this is the Sunday update. Hi, I'm Eric Leo 108, a philosopher, sociologist, and hip-hop artist with schizoaffective disorder. I release a new rap song every week. March 2023's third release is called Breaking Bad. The next release drops March 24th and is called Bleed. Breaking Bad is a meditative and energetic track that pays homage to Eminem's discography. I use songs and lyrics from Eminem's work to make this track. It basically exemplifies my love for Em and Dre. I wanted to create a kind of stan fan hysteria so Marshall might find it standoffish, but as he does, it's really just embellished to be entertaining and take the listener for a ride. If they ever hear it, I hope Em and Dre like it and find it funny. The beat is from Tantu Beats. The song was recorded by They Call Me Heat at Crack House Recording Studios in Lansing, Michigan, and was professionally mixed and mastered by Sam Peters at La Luna Recordings in Kalamazoo. ericleo.org has all my music and a blog post about Breaking Bad. So just as an update about what I've been working on, I haven't really been working on new tracks. I just uploaded a bunch last week, including Back to Life and Cosmic Love Brownies, which comes out in November and December. So I'm all the way out to November and December on uploading. I have tracks coming out each week until I think June or July. I've been focused on the business aspect. I finally have some returns coming in for royalties for my music, specifically from ASCAP. If you're an artist, you should be getting paid 4 ways: from your DSP like DistroKid or The Orchard or CD Baby, and you should also be getting paid from your publisher like BMI or ASCAP and Sound Exchange and Sound Trust. La Russell taught me that. I've been struggling and really needed a break, and I wouldn't have gotten one if I had just signed up for CD Baby. Basically, you can make decent money. Like, if you make, like, ASCAP is in like 100 countries. So if you make $20 from 50 countries in a month, that's $1,000. So something like that. The money adds up, so make sure you sign up for those type of things if you're an artist. I'm going to put all the money I make back into my music, and I'm currently working on a feature by CMAD, which is an underground artist that I like, that I want to get on a track. So now I'm going to read the blog post for Bleed. This will come out March 24th, 2023. It will be my 36th official release, and honestly, it took forever. This has been my most complicated and expensive track to date. I am very proud of this track. I think it deserves a lot of attention, and as I will discuss, really gets at the heart of the problem. Basically, I remember listening to Russ's 315 and it made me cry. It made me think about school shootings, and the lyrics just naturally bubbled up about the situation. I originally wanted to make the song with Russ's beat and redo the lyrics, and I even emailed his management, but after not receiving an answer and sitting on it for a while, I decided I wanted to make it anyways and would just pay to have the beat remade. You can definitely hear the similarities. You can still find the Russ demo on my SoundCloud. On my SoundCloud, he'll probably never see this unless it blows up. But I just want to say thank you to Russ for the inspiration, and although I can't afford to pay you a lot, I can give you a nominal fee if desired, and of course give you high praise and credit like I'm doing here. Thank you very much, Russ, sir. Salute. My vocals were self-recorded on this track. The beat was made by They Call Me Heat from Crack House Recording Studios in Lansing, Michigan. The female feature is Danique Ashley from Fiverr, and the boys' choir was sung by the kids of Marty Mind from Fiverr. The track was mixed and mastered by Sam Peters at La Luna Recordings in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and the cover art was made by Artwork Gang from Fiverr. Now, this is my position on guns and the mass shooting problem is as follows. I have talked about mass shootings on my blog at ericleo108.com. You can find the specific blog post by going to farminghumans.com. But to give you the cliff notes, we basically have this problem with guns because of corporate rule. The research is clear that basically more guns leads to more violence, especially more gun violence. The real problem is America is a militaristic nation, arguably the most militaristic, especially considering how much of the federal budget we spend on defense. That is also, by consequence, the largest producer of guns in the world. To sell more guns, the gun manufacturers, through the NRA, have lobbied the government to make guns legal. They support Republicans, and this tactic has worked considering when Democrats have tried to pass gun legislation, Republicans have filibustered the process. So it's the Republicans' fault, sponsored by the NRA, which is the result of corporate rule, that we have such a problem with mass shootings. This is a uniquely American problem, so much so that to the point that the number one cause of death to children is guns, above cancer and car accidents. The problem is so ubiquitous, every year there are reports of tramplings at the 4th of July celebrations because people think it's a mass shooting and start to run. This shows, as the song says, politicians make Americans live in fear. Ignorant people will say banning guns only takes away from the law-abiding citizens and not the criminals, but the fact is most mass shooters obtain their firearms legally, and even if they didn't, a ban on guns would raise the prices for them, which would outprice them making guns inaccessible, or at least way harder to get. We need a nationwide ban of guns. The fact is that mass shooters buy guns legally from different states and bring them into states that have banned guns to commit mass shootings. The reality is we don't have common sense gun policy in America because Republicans block it. The number one indicator of whether you'll be a mass shooter is if you've previously been charged with domestic abuse. So the logical thing is to forbid domestic abusers from having guns, but that has been blocked by the conservative Trump-appointed Supreme Court. The truth is, corporate propaganda has a hold on America, or at least tries to justify the mass shootings problem. It's like 80% of people want stricter gun laws. It's just a few Republicans holding the entire country hostage. Australia, New Zealand, and Canada have all banned guns without a genocide or martial law against their citizens, but ignorant conservatives are quick to quote Hitler saying, to take over a nation, first disarm their citizens. But given how other countries have had mass shootings and banned guns and they no longer have the problem, is proof that it's a better alternative. The fact is we have pursued a genocide and martial law in this country, all while having guns, and guns never prevented it from happening. All you have to do is look at the history of Native Americans and blacks, respectively. We have always had the right to bear arms, and they were persecuted by the government. Gun ownership is more prevalent than ever, and that hasn't stopped the Republicans from pursuing the current genocide against trans people. It's only when white people think the government is going to take their guns away do they spread fear-mongering and misinformation about guns. Okay, we're exactly at 10 minutes. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my family. Go check out my music. Thank you so much. I love you very much. And until next time, remember, peace, love, unity. I love you very much. Take care. Bye.